This is the 2011, that is, 2010, 2011, the 5th edition of the Pro Bowl, and the second time that this product has been sponsored by Digicel. We know our first speaker today will not stumble, as another Digicel product seems to be doing across in India. I think the last score we had was 146 for 5, chasing 244. And we know the speaker will not stumble at all. In fact, she is verbally quite elegant and delivers her messages always in the most succinct and professional manner. I'd like you to welcome, with this morning's official opening remarks, Ms. Penny Gomez, Communications Manager at Digicel.
As the region's biggest sponsor of football, Digicel remains thoroughly committed to the development of football in Latin America and the Caribbean. Over the years, we have continued our drive to support vast amounts of talent on display throughout Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the region. To this end, Digicel has maintained its sponsorship of the Digicel Caribbean Championships, the Copa de Naciones Digicel in Central America, the Tobago Football League, and 14 national teams throughout the region. Digicel also strives to provide local teams at all levels with invaluable experience, organizing programs ranging from the Digicel Kickstart clinics for the young footballers and, of course, our sponsorship of the TT Pro League. Digicel has been the title sponsor of the Digicel Pro Bowl since 2009, when the company partnered with the TT Pro League to achieve the common goal of providing local players with an arena to showcase their talents on a national level. The Digicel Pro Bowl tournament has since become the crown jewel of local football, a place where the nation's best can compete for the winner-takes-all cash prize of $100,000, the coveted bowl, and, of course, bragging rights of simply being the best and at the top of their game. We want the fans to have the full red experience, so as always, they will have the chance to win a host of Digicel prizes in halftime promotions. We believe it is important to reward the fans for showing just how much they support their favorite clubs. Digicel is, of course, we're proud to partner with the TT Pro League, an organization that is clearly dedicated to elevating and advancing football while providing opportunities for local players to develop themselves and their talents on a national level. We commend the league and its officials for their efforts so far and look forward to a thrilling and exciting conclusion to this year's Digicel Pro Bowl. We also want to invite the public to come out and support their local players and teams. I think we know that there's nothing like the thrill of watching these clubs compete for the top prize live. We look forward to it, and we certainly can't wait to present the Digicel Pro Bowl to one of you at the end of the tournament come April 1st. Best of luck to you all.
But now to preside over the draw, which he in fact has been the recognizable face of Pro League football in Trinidad and Tobago for the last several years and has done a great job in ensuring that the league is steadfastly placed at the top of the football calendar here in Trinidad and Tobago. Please welcome the Chief Executive Officer with his own remarks, and then of course to preside over the draw for this year's Pro Bowl, Mr. Dexter Skeen.
I welcome you to the launch of the Digicel Pro Bowl 2011, and as I was reflecting on where the TT Pro League is at the end of the year 2010 and into 2011, ahead of this morning's launch of the Digicel Pro Bowl, I felt a feeling of awe and inspiration when I gave consideration to the significant progress that professional football through the TT Pro League has made in this space we call Trinidad and Tobago. As I contemplated the improved levels of professionalism of our young footballers who through the TT Pro League can aspire to live their ambitions and dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, the TT Pro League's brand values and brand equity is firmly established. Excellence, ambition, class, entrepreneurship, and self-confidence. In 2011, the TT Pro League is poised to enjoy its biggest and most innovative year ever. I am excited by the reality that the league will this year fall in line with the best football leagues in the world. The league season will start during the early August period in 2011 and end in May of 2012. Digicel TT Pro League games will be on television and radio, live and delayed. Our players, fans and supporters will be able to follow Digicel TT Pro League and Pro Bowl games on television and radio. The point is that your TT Pro League has not only survived, it has thrived and flourished. New ownership groups and clubs, both foreign and local, are expressing genuine interest. New corporate partners want to align with the TT Pro League. In this regard, our current corporate partners can rest assured that the league's view is one of exclusivity. We want to make sure that we build relationships with corporate partners and afford them the brand platform to meet their strategic objectives. This is to say that our existing partners have treated the league with respect. We will certainly discuss with our current partners the mutually beneficial opportunities. This morning, as we launched the Digicel Pro Bowl, I leave you with this thought. The Pro Bowl, even though some of you see it as the end of the season, is in fact the beginning of a new and exciting phase of the history of professional football here in TNT. Let's look at where we came from. One room in St. James to now a full office with just under 10 members of staff, a chairman and board of directors of 10 clubs, whereas we started with 7. From one sponsor and one knockout tournament to 4 tournaments and a signature sponsor of the league at present. We now have an interactive website for the senior and youth leagues, together with 3 leagues in our development system of under 13, under 15, and under 17. We now have attendances of up to 1,000 people at Super Fridays. It is not enough yet, but from 150 people to 1,000 is a great improvement, together with the Super Fridays, which is now something that is looked forward to every Friday from all football supporters. In addition, at our club level, we have now made strides in terms of the managerial aspect of the league. We have managers who are now from the business sector. We have clubs who were operating as a one-man show to now clubs like Neil and Massey, Caledonia AIA, who are now doing us proud in the CFU Championship. And I want to applaud them for their efforts and hope that they are very successful and reach to the CONCACAF stage. Naughty Stars as well. They ring out as well. People like Daryl Mahabia. And the list goes on and on. I also want to compliment the young coaches who are emerging. People like Angus E., Michael McCormy, Russ Russell, who just won his first league title after a long time. Sherlon David, Anthony Roger. Should I say Anthony Street? Is he a young coach? He as well, Travis Mullerin, people like Travis Mullerin. And again, the list goes on and on. As I always do on occasions such as this, I call on the footballers in particular to continue to improve and strive for excellence. Always be mindful of your responsibilities. Ladies and gentlemen, I once again express on behalf of the TT Pro League, its directors, profound thanks and gratitude to Digicel for sharing the dream and understanding the purpose and mission of the TT Pro League. $100,000 is the biggest paycheck of all the tournaments, and we thank Digicel again. So we will ask one representative from each team to come choose a ball. Notice a ball, I said. And under that ball will rest your place in one of the groups, which we will see up on the screen as you choose. Will the representative from MAPO please step up and choose? Tiger, Fitzpatrick. Thank you. Thank you, Tiger. Group A2. Our second club we'll ask to come to make the draw is Northeast Stars. DirecTV, Northeast Stars. Group B1. The third team we'll ask to come up is the Defense Force. Mr. Russell, or your representative. Group B2. Group B2. We'll ask Sawan Jabate to do the honors. Thank you, Mr. Awari. Group B3, Joe Public would be the next contender, our present champion. Group A1, Caledonia AIA is the next. Group A3, and we call on W Connection, who will be given the last choice. The span will decide whether he goes into Group A or B, and he smiles in anticipation of Group B4. For accountability's sake, we'll call Police FC to, in the form of our experienced contender, Mr. Muhammad Issa. And he has done us proud. Group A4. We have our A teams that have qualified. Group A and B, Joe Public versus Police, and Mapo versus Caledonia AIA. Group B would be Northeast Stars versus W Connection, and Defense Force versus San Juan Jabote. For the semi-final round of the competition, the team in position 1 in Group A will play the team in position 2 in Group A, and the team in position 1 in Group B will play the team in position 2 in Group B. And the winner of Group A will play the winner of Group B on the final day of the competition. We begin tomorrow, which is the quarter-final round, at the Marvin Lee Stadium. Then we go to Tuesday, the 22nd as well, at Marvin Lee Stadium. And the semi-final is on Friday the 25th at the Hazley Crawford, and Friday the 1st at the Hazley Crawford will be the final day. All games will be played over 45-minute halves, 2 45-minute halves. Semi-final round consisting of 1 complete knockout game. The winners of the semi-final obviously will advance to the final. For the final, however, we will have a change. Normally there is no extra time. For this competition, we will have 20 minutes of extra time if the game is drawn at the end of regulation time. We will play 2 10-minute halves. If at the end of extra time the teams are still drawn, then we will have to take kicks from the penalty mark.
I now invite Penny Gomez to present or hand over the check, the sponsorship check, to Dexter Skeen, and with it the trophy that goes to the winner.